We are doing angles. So Aaron, do you know what an angle is?
Yes.
Yeah, what's an angle?
I don't know how to explain it.
That's okay. You can use the materials to help you show what an angle is if you like. Or
Yeah.
like what do we measure when we're talking about angles?
We measure the degree.
Yeah, perfect. And what do the degrees show us? Because
It shows us the measurement of the angle.
but what is the angle, I guess then? Because when we measure, say, the length of the pen, what would we use for that to measure the pen?
A ruler.
Yeah, and what would we be measuring the pen in?
Centimeters.
Yep, so we measure how long it is in centimeters. But why do we use degrees for angles then?
Not sure.
That's okay, I'll give you a clue. So is this a really small angle or a really big angle?
A really small angle.
Yeah, if we're talking about that part inside there.
Yeah.
What about if we talk about this part? Is that a really big angle or a really small angle?
A big angle.
So it measures how far it's turned or how far the turn is. So when two lines meet at a point, which is this is the point, the angle or the degrees measure how far the turn has been. So this would be almost, a zero angle. It's probably 1 or 2 degrees, maybe 5. And then we go up and up and up and the angle gets bigger and bigger and we're measuring the turn between the two lines. So that's why if you measure the angle here, if you measure the angle here, if you measure the angle here, will it be different or the same?
Different.
Oh, it'll actually be the same.
Mm.
Yeah, because so this would be, say, well, let's estimate it. First, let's start with this one. What angle would that be?
A right angle.
Perfect. Do you know how many degrees?
90.
Spot on. If we measure the right angle here, will it be 90 degrees? Like from here to here?
Yes.
Will it be 90 degrees if we measure here to here?
Yes.
And what about here to here?
Yes.
So therefore, if we make it about half, just roughly speaking, what's half of 90?
25. Oh, sorry.
Oh, we'll have a 5. Yeah. I like to think about half. What's half of 80 first?
40.
Yep. What's
45.
half? Yeah, good man. Awesome. So this would be about 45, we'd be guessing. Will it be 45 if we measure here to here?
Yes.
Let's check. Have a check for me. I'm going to challenge you to estimate the size of different angles, okay? Cool. So I've got this little tool that you can rotate around to help you. So this blue angle here, the size of that would be
90.
spot on. And then rotate it around so you can show yourself more blue. So swivel around and get yourself more blue. Yep, just the other way. Spot on. And keep going till you find 180. Yep. And then you can keep swiveling and it will come up with 270, 360, basically the 9 times tables or counting by 90s.
Yeah.
So if you like, you can use that to help you when I give you an angle and you have to try to estimate it. All right, ready to go?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so I'm going to make, to start with, this angle. All right, and we're talking about this bit in here, not this bit, this bit.
So we're talking about the inside?
Yes, correct. Good question. Or we call it the interior angle and the exterior angle.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out the interior angle. So do you think it will be more or less than 90 degrees?
More.
Yeah, how did you figure it out?
Because 90 degrees is direct in the center and
Yeah.
it's going past.
That's right. It's going like there-ish,
Yeah.
it looks like. So will it be less or more than 180 degrees, do you think?
More.
Yeah, rotate your thing around to 180. And we'll lay it like on top of there. And so to match it up, we'll make it like the blue is our angle. So the blue there. So we're at pretty much 180 there. It should be a straight line. Yep. And so is your angle less or more than 180?
Less.
Yeah, how did you figure it out?
Because it's going up and 180 is, yeah.
It'd be straight, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, sweet. So time to estimate. What do you think? If 90 is there, 180 would be the whole straight line. What do you think this one will be?
110.
Yeah. All right, we're ready to measure. So have a measure, Aaron. See how close you were to your estimate. I like how you line it up to the 0. That's perfect. Are you going to use the red numbers or the black?
The red.
Oh, why the red?
Because it's closer to 90 degrees than 180, and those are much bigger numbers.
Yeah, they would be like way the exterior angle, basically. Yeah. Yep. So how does it look compared to your estimate?
It looks pretty good.
It looks spot on, mate. You estimated pretty much to the degree. Yeah. High five. That was brilliant. Hey, mathematicians, we're here with Aaron. He's been estimating angles, and we are up to one of our harder angles now. So I'm not going to get you to estimate this interior angle. I'm going to get you to estimate the exterior angle over here, or this angle that's going larger, basically, than the smaller one. What do you think, Aaron?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good so far?
Yeah.
So what do you think this one will be? And talk me through how you're going to figure it out.
Well, I'm going to figure it out by referring to other numbers. So 180 is a straight line, but this one's a bit crooked. And yeah.
Do you think it will be more than 180 or less than 180?
More.
Why?
Because 180 again is like a straight line, and it's going past there, and it's not right up like a 90 degree angle.
Perfect. Check out the 270 degrees maybe, or check out what 3/4 would be, I guess, on that spinner. And then we'll think about whether it's going to be more or less than 270.
So this is 270 here.
Yeah. Do you think it will be more or less than the 270?
Less.
Yeah, why less?
Because it doesn't match up.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would be, how much of the circle is the blue there?
270.
Or how much in fractions, if we're talking fractions?
Not sure.
That's okay. How much do you think this part is, the red?
1/4.
Yeah. So do you know how much the blue would be then? If you know this is 1 out of 4 parts, how many parts would this be?
Not sure.
That's okay. So this is 1/4.
Yeah.
If we made this there, do you know how much that would be?
2/4.
And then this there?
3/4.
So you got 3/4.
Yeah.
Yep. So does this angle look like 3/4 or not quite?
Not quite.
Yeah, perfect, buddy. So I reckon you've done enough of the spinner. Now I'm going to get you to estimate.
Yeah. So if it's less than 180 degrees, then it would probably be somewhere like...
I would be less here, but remember you said it would be...
So it would be more than...
Yeah, but less than 270, which would probably be there. Or look like this. It would look like this if it was 270. But less than that, but more than the 180.
I'm going to go probably... 2 Probably 220.
Yeah.
So I'll probably use the black.
Well, you can decide and explain which one would be the ones that you think.
Well, I reckon the black numbers.
So Aaron's, how did you figure out where to put the protractor, buddy?
Because I want to match the circle with the edge of the sticks, and
Yep.
then I want to put the 0 in line.
Excellent. Is that lined up? Yep, perfect. So it would either be 140 or 220. Which one do you think it would be? Is it going to be more or less than the 180?
More.
Yeah. So which one are you going to choose?
The red.
Yes.
So 220.
And how does that compare to your estimate? Like, how close were you?
Pretty close.
Spot on again. Did you say 220?
Yeah.
Was that your estimate? 230 or 220?
220.
Oh my gosh, that's 2 out of 2. Pretty much spot on.